Okay, hi, my name is Anahi Camarillo. I'm part of Mrs. Marcela Hubert's 1302 English class. My research question is, are some children and families at risk of greater economic hardship than others? Okay. The purpose of this research project is to investigate the hardships families have been through. In addition to that, the purpose is also to see how a certain person is affected and the long-term effects of poverty. For instance, it can cause like depression, anxiety. It can lead to a lot of mental health illnesses and health risks. Okay. The method I used to investigate this research question was interviews. I interviewed 4 participants from Nuevo Progreso, Tamaulipas, Mexico. These interviews were all conducted separately. All these interviews had consent. The participants were 2 females, ages 41 and 56, and 2 males, ages 28 and 11. Um, when I interviewed these individuals, there was 4 participants total. All the participants had a nonstop working lifestyle, meaning that they worked all the time. They never caught a break. They were always on the clock. They had to work extra hard to be able to provide for their families and give them all the necessities that they need, or try to give them all the necessities they need. All these individuals live in a poor income community. As many of you know, Nuevo Progreso is not exactly pretty. It's very um, not fully developed. It's on the lower income side. The older participants strive for a better lifestyle, while the child that I interviewed just wants to be a normal child. So the older participants are really just looking to make it out day by day, while the child I interviewed just wanted to be a normal child. He just wanted to go to school. He just wanted to see his friends. He just wanted to be able to socialize. He said this also because he the child I did interview did work every day with his mom. So giving a child work at such a young age can also mess with their mental health. Okay. And then the new problem that this portrayed was how economic hardship can take a toll in someone's life and damage a person's mental and physical health. Um, a lot of the problems that kids are not supposed to have, um, kids feel, and they get mentally affected by all the problems that a parent goes through, and damaging a child's mental health isn't good. So poverty is a problem that creates a new problem of damaging a person's mental health. Okay? So this is just like a graph. Well, not a graph, but like a visual picture of how poverty eventually leads to mental ill health. Um how different aspects of poverty lead to social exclusion, high stressors, violence, trauma, eventually leads to drugs, then mental illness, where they lack self care, or proper care, proper hygiene. So then in that, it increases their health risks. They're less productive, more isolated, and that is when person totally goes completely underwater and just goes through a mental health due to poverty and um the things that people go through because of poverty, like when you have to think about money every day, when you have to think about eating every day because you don't have enough money. All those things really go to a person's head and messes with their health. So in order to counter this problem, I would like to organize food drives for families in need. I want to create food pantry programs in more populated low-income communities and provide assistance in what they need most. For instance, here in these pictures, you can see these people doing their little food drives. I wanted to do boxes and add a food from each category of the food pyramid to make sure that they have all the proteins and carbs and vitamins that they need in order to keep going with their days, and hopefully that'll make a difference into poverty leading to mental health. So the solution that I want also is to make a website. In the website, I want it to offer information of low income communities and the long term effects it causes. So, give a little bit of background info on what poverty is, what it does, what it leads to, the mental health illnesses that it could also lead to. And then also finding locations that you can volunteer if people want to get involved, they can definitely join, where they can pick up food from food pantries nearby, maybe like a GPS locator where you can enter your zip code and go ahead and locate a food pantry nearby where you can pick up food or essentials that you might need. Um, you can also find locations where you can donate food, clothes, and other items. There would be a feature on the website where there'd be spots where you can go and donate for the people that might need it. The purpose and benefits, this website will create a great tool for people looking for help or people that want to help. It'll spread awareness for low income communities. It'll spread awareness on mental health issues because of poverty, and it will educate the public on understanding the root cause of poverty. And that's pretty much it on my presentation. Um, and how are some families and children at greater risk of economic hardship than others?